everybody, welcome to the Comic Gear Movie Show. My name is Deshaun, and today I am here to talk about that Marvel's trailer. Now, I haven't been busy, so I haven't been able to get to this as quickly as I would have liked to, but I really want to talk about it because this movie is going to be very important, because this movie is really going to be the first true crossover of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Was also an extension from the Disney Plus shows, with Wanda being in there, the characters from WandaVision, shouts out to WandaVision in this. But this movie is technically going to be a crossover between 3 different Marvel Disney Plus shows, because they've already said that the ending of Secret Invasion directly leads into the Marvels. Also, the ending of WandaVision with Monica and her powers and the potential beef that she has with Carol Danvers will lead into this. And obviously Kamala Khan, Ms. Marvel, the great mystery of the bangle and what it does, and did she get her powers from this bangle, and what makes this bangle magical, and is there a second bangle? The great mystery of that will also be revealed in this movie. So in a way, the Marvels is like a crossover event. Like I said, people haven't been looking at it that way, but it really is. Especially if you're interested in the mystery of Ms. Marvel, and clearly the villain of the Marvels has the other bangle, and so it very much indicates a lot right there. So we're going to get the mystery solved of the bangle. We're going to get the mystery solved of what's up with Monica's powers. We're going to get the mystery solved of the relationship between Monica and Carol. We're going to get the mystery solved between what Carol has been up to as of late. And it's clear and honest that from this trailer that the plot is going to be that, essentially, you can't do it all by yourself, Carol. You can't do it all by yourself. That she's been out there fighting and she can't do it all by herself. And it makes me think that the conversation will come up about the Skrulls and what's happened on Earth. It makes me think also, I can't wait for the juicy scene between her and Monica that you know is coming. Just because of Monica's reaction in WandaVision, you know this scene is coming. There's a reason that there are still shots of her and Monica looking at each other. Monica isn't happy. I don't think there's a single picture where you see Monica happy on screen with Carol. And Carol just looks frustrated. Now, there has been a secret kind of leak revealed that Carol Danvers is married. So we might see her supposed husband, and also, like I say, find out what she's been up to all this time. This is another one of those movies, I get the feeling, not too dissimilar to Doctor Strange and to Thor: Love and Thunder, that I feel like they're going to have a lot of, this is me just predicting the future here. I feel like this is going to be a very fun movie, but I feel like it's going to be one of those movies that by the time it's wrapped up, you're going to feel like they needed more time to fill out, because they got 3 main characters, essentially. And the vibe I'm already getting off the trailer, just the trailer alone, is by the time this movie wraps up, I'm gonna feel very similar that I felt to Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness and Thor: Love and Thunder, which is this movie could have used the extra 20-25 minutes, that there was more to be filled out, that they had ideas here, great interesting ideas. First of all, the whole concept that they switch places when they use their power is a cool concept on its own, because that's a dynamic concept to do a lot of fucking cool fight sequences with them purposefully changing places to attack people, to attack the villain and whatnot. So that's already a cool concept. Also, it's great to see the actress who plays Ms. Marvel, and it's gonna be great to see her interact with her favorite person. It's gonna be very similar to, and I say, not a lot of people are talking about this because not a lot of people are very hyped about Captain Marvel, even though, shit. There's more eyes on this than there is Blue Beetle at the moment, but I digress. I am looking forward to the Spider-Man, Tony Stark-esque relationship that will blossom from Carol and Ms. Marvel, because that's obviously what is going to happen, right? She is going to be geeking the fuck out, and then, probably Carol's going to... This is what I think is going to happen. This is my big prediction of the movie. What's going to happen is Carol's going to try to do it all on her own in the beginning. She's not going to try to get anyone else involved, because that's what she's basically done for the last 20, 30 years. She's going to try to do it all on her own. It's going to fail miserably. And at a certain point, she's going to be forced to team up with them because their powers are intertwined. She's going to do something that really disappoints disappoints people. She's going to feel like shit about it. you know, that she disappointed her. And it's going to be one of those things where Carol's going to see that this other young lady looks up to her and that she has more of a responsibility than she realizes, and that she should do better and she can be better. And by the time this movie wraps up, Carol Danvers would become an Earth-based hero again. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Captain Marvel pulls a full Star-Lord and comes back to Earth, looks for her parents. I guess her mother, I think her mother's still alive. I can't remember in the comics. I know one of her mother or father died, but I can't remember which one's still alive. But goes look for her mother or father, or just comes down to Earth for a little bit and just takes the weight of all that shit on her shoulders. Because I've always said that with Captain Marvel, that's what you got to do with that kind of a character. When you have an overpowered character, when you have a character who's quote unquote overpowered, how you handle it is not to depower them. That's lazy. That's lazy writing. That's just, you know, you're just trying to come up with an excuse to just like make them less weak. And especially for a female character who's super powerful, depowering them is kind of a lazy way around it. No, what you do is you stretch how far they can go. What you do is you come at them morally, you come at them logistically. How far can you go? As powerful as you are, you can't be everywhere at once. As powerful as you are, you can't actually hold the weight of all of this. And that's basically going to be a story for Carol. And there's also going to be a great story between her and Monica forgiving each other. There's going to be a great story with goddamn Kamala Khan, of meeting your heroes, of don't never meet your heroes situation here with her and Carol. Like, so there's a lot to be here. Now the villain, I'm not so sure on. It looks like she's an accuser, because Ronan isn't the only accuser. Like, there's other accusers. You know, Ronan went rogue. There are other accusers in the Kree Empire. In the Kree Empire. But it seems like this one's taking it very personal. Like, Carol did some shit. Carol fucked up her world in some type of a way. Like, we don't know yet how, but she did. She called her the erratic. She called her the destroyer or something like that. The eradicator, the destroyer, something wild like that. So clearly Carol did some hardcore shit to her. So the villain is more of a personal vendetta, which, like I said, like, the movie's, I already get the feeling this is going to be one of those movies where by the time it wraps up, they're going to try to, they're cramming, like I can already tell, they're cramming about 2 hours and 40 minutes worth of storytelling into a hour and 55-minute film. And I can already tell by just looking at it. Because, like, that's kind of been the MCU's thing as of late, and I wish that Feige would see that and adjust. Because either you need to write these stories to where they fit into this to the box of how long you want them to be, or you need to make these stories as long as they need to be. Because that was the biggest problem with Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness and Thor: Love and Thunder, is that was like 2 hours and 40 minutes of storytelling that you crammed into a less than 2 hour film. That's not gonna cut it. And unfortunately, I can already feel that coming here. I feel like this movie's gonna have a lot of potential, but it's gonna be bogged down because they're gonna rush through so fucking much, because they're gonna try to cram in like I say, 2 hours and like 40 minutes of storytelling in an hour and 55-minute movie, and it's gonna show. But either way, I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping for the best. Obviously, I'm hoping for the best for this movie. Just if for nothing, obviously I'm a Marvel fan. Obviously I'm a fan of these characters. Obviously I'm a fan of Ms. Marvel especially. But I want this movie to succeed, just to flip off all those anti-SJW / racist, sexist, fun motherfuckers. Just to see them fucking wince. I want this movie to make $1 billion. Oh, that would be so fun. I don't think so, because nothing's making $1 billion right now. Especially with this whole writer strike thing. But still, I'm hoping for the best. Anyway, thank you guys for joining the Comic Movie Show. Please like, subscribe, and what do you think of that Marvel's trailer? I know some people are on the fence, but I think it looked very fun, but I am worried that this is going to be another one of those cramming 2 hours and 40 minutes of storytelling in an hour and 55-minute movie. Anyway, thank you guys for joining the Comic Movie Show again. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.